Welcome to Enagic International. Enagic is a Japanese company since 1974. This wonderful company is being up and running, producing wonderful technology called Kangen machine. Kangen actually come to existence as a research done by a group of Japanese doctors over spring water. Spring water is a rock water. We have so many states in Nigeria that have spring water. Okay, like in my state, in Ekiti, we have a Kogosi where Fayemi invested and produced Gozi water. But all these locations, there is in the location where the Japanese doctor collect water, there is no one from our nation. But proof show that in the 5 different locations that this water was collected and taken to the lab, they all have the same property. So meaning, even the one we have in Nigeria, we also have the same property. Because if from 5 different regions, Luda, France, Mexico, India, Germany, and Saudi Arabia, those are different locations, different parts of the world, and they all have the same property. And that was what is made different between the spring water and the regular water because of the healing property that is present there. Okay, so and that is what we are going to show to you tonight. And this group of Japanese doctors also look at it that accessing locations where we have spring water is not actually easy, but God gave man knowledge to make life easy by be a co-creator of God in technologies and all that. Right now, I'm in my home and I'm presenting to you, and you are listening and you are seeing me live. So they continue the research. They also discover there is another rock called titanium gemstone. On that gemstone, we have so many brands of gemstone. We have ruby, we have sapphire, we have gold, we have emerald. There are so many. But titanium gemstone, they discover using it to make a plate. When water, your tap water, ordinary water, go through this titanium rock, an electric shock is on the plate. There will be total separations of positive electron water and negative electron water. And the two water was actually collected and take to the lab again, and the positive electron water have the same regular water that we have. And the negative one that comes from the top have exact same healing property that is present in the spring water. And that was a bet of Kangen technology in 1974. Because they are a group of Japanese doctors, they decided to call the technology Kangen because it is a Japanese language. So the meaning of Kangen in English is that return to origin. Return to origin. So every time you are drinking water from Kangen technology, your body system will return back to the originally how you were made. So the meaning of Kangen means return to origin. So once again, I welcome you to the world of Enagic. Like I said, my name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, and I'm your regular host. Every Sunday, 8 p.m., I take you on this journey for you to have understanding what Kangen technologies stand for. Now, there is no how we can talk about water if we don't look at the present state of storage of water in our society. A lot of companies produce plastic water. Now, the storage of this water is where the problems lie. In plastics, there is a chemical used in preserving plastics that's called bisphenol. Bisphenol is a preservative that helps the plastics to be able to stand, and is very, very hazardous, very, very dangerous to human consumption. So from the water production states, when water is being produced from the factory at the pH of 7, fresh, we take to NAFDAC for approval. After approval, they will cork it. After cork, before it gets to you and I, He must have stayed in that plastics for minimum of 1 month, 2 months, sometimes 3 whole months. Now, the long duration of stays of this water in these plastics made this bisphenol chemical leach or emit into the original freshness of production of the water. And that makes the water to become bad. By the time you are drinking, you are taking something different into your body cell. If you also look at the distributor channel systems of this water production, when the seller receives from the factory, most of them keep in front of their office, like this one was snapped. And when the sun rises on it, the heat make that chemical bisphenol to leach and destroy the freshness of the water. Most, disease are caused by both children and adults in human body by bisphenol. And that is why you see we have all manner of disease in this present state of living that we have today. Water actually is very important. After oxygen, the next life is water. So water is meant to drink fresh, not for longer storage. That is why you see our great-grandfather, they live longer than we do because they go to the streams to collect water from the streams and bring the water to the home and put it in a mud pot, which is made of earth. And this keeps the freshness of the water. And that is why you see manner of disease that we have today is no longer present there. But from the sections of somebody producing water and store it in these plastics, all manner of diseases have been done in our society. God placed us to live, enjoy this health by living natural and living, in a good environment, habitat, natural environment. But we decided to bring in a lot of things to take ourselves away from the natural habitat, and that brings all manner of disease into human endeavors. So, Kangen production, Kangen technology was produced, the first one was produced in 1974 after the research that was done by a group of Japanese doctors. So then they produced a larger version of the machine and were directly supplied to hospital in Japan. So in 1974, it was only hospital in Japan that used Kangen machine. Until 1994, 20 whole years, 2 decades, Kangen machine were used in hospital in Japan. 1994, they produced domestic model unit called Level Look SD541. And since then, home have access to Kangen technology until 2003. 2003, the distribution entered New York. From New York, they were able to spread to so many countries of the world today, including Brazil, including Africa. Now, Africa, it is only Nigeria that will have Enagic office. I got the information around August 2022, and I started this campaign of water demonstrations in comparison of different kind of water. And the companies look at the sales that is coming up from Nigeria, and they quickly approve Nigerian branch for us. And to the glory of God, June last year, we successfully opened Enagic office in Nigeria, which is in Adeyemi Jones. And from there, any countries or in Africa that need Enagic production or Enagic Kangen machine, we buy it from Nigeria. So it is a big congratulations to every leaders in the house tonight, okay, so that we can share this news to everybody. Now, over 25 countries and over 42 locations of different offices around the world. So join us as we distribute this wonderful technology. So welcome to the world of Enagic. Kangen, change your water, change your life. Here is the 5 locations where the water is being collected: Ludan, France, Mexico, India, Germany, Saudi Arabia. They call it miracle water. Now, in the 5 different locations where the water is being collected and taxed, the healing property present there, led by Dr. Shiriata, discovered that in the 5 different locations, they all have same property, and that property is called active hydrogen. And if active hydrogen present in the water that you and I consume on a daily basis is going to have three major properties of one, antioxidant, anti-aging, and negative ORP. ORP negative means oxidation reduction potential. In regular water, is going to be positive oxidation, meaning oxidation is present in regular water. Meaning regular water is actually rotten water because of oxidation. But Kangen water and spring water is fresh, is oxidation free. So let's run through the text and see what we are talking about. This is level look SF501. It produced 5 different types of water, range from Kangen water, which has 3 steps of the pH from 8.5 to 9.0 to 9.5. You can actually change the pH by a click of Kangen button. Next is clean water, which is 7 pH for baby water drink and also for medication. Kangen water cannot be used to take medication because of the absorption rate is very, very high. So the next button is called beauty water for ladies who want to keep their beauty intact, that want to stay, enjoy life out of, wrinkleness, out of aging, okay? Beauty water is water to bathe, not to drink, but for external use only. The last button, which is called strong Kangen water, 11.5, and the last water is called 2.5. So we are going to address them one after the other. So let's start. The first water, which is drinkable one, Kangen water, it is antioxidation, meaning oxidation is not present. That is why it's called antioxidation. And also, it is, once it is free from oxidation, it's automatic antioxidant. That antioxidant is what everybody needs on daily basis. Is a healing property that is present in Kangen water, which is not found in the regular water. In regular water is oxidation present. So in Kangen water is life, and that is why the water can heal the body and stop aging. Now, we live in a highly oxidation environment. That is why it reflects in our look with aging, wrinkleness, and all that. So if you also live in a highly oxidation environment, you see when you open a fresh apple, within a 10-15 minutes, it becomes brown. That is rottenness. So in nails, it shows rotten. But in human physical look is aging. And that will make a whole lot of body system to begin to fall sickly because of tissue will become acid. So more knowledge about oxidation is tomato, it is fresh. A woman will cook a wonderful meal for the healthiness of the family. But once the tomato is rotten, that tomato will have all manner of virus, all manner of things that will make the tomato become sour, and the soup will definitely lose its taste. There's a video I posted on my group today. I stumbled on that video. It talks about when tomato is rotten, it also can lead to cancer in the body. Now, how will it lead to cancer? Because a lot of viruses are in there, okay, which can spark acidities in the body system because it is rotten tomato. So a lot of things will happen when you consume tomato, use it to cook. The taste of the soup will definitely become bad. So you will know oxidation in tomato and apple, and you will quickly separate it from the good ones. But when it comes to water, you cannot know because water is transparent in nature. So living tissue plus oxidation in water is equal to sickness. That is, if the water you consume is oxidation present, yeah, you are simply consuming sickness into your body. Now, water moves from fresh to oxidation present. When that happens to water, you cannot know because the color of the water will not change, the taste will not change, and it still looks the same color as water. Now, To check oxidation in water, we need meter or RP meter, oxidation reduction potential meter. This is the only thing that can tell you that this water is bad, this water is oxidation, and this water is fresh. And the meter is used by people that do swimming pool. In swimming pool, you need a higher oxidation in swimming pool, at least to show you NV of 1,000 to 1,005. The higher the oxidation present in swimming pool, the better for the swimmer. In case the swimmer has any skin issue, it will be able to transfer. That's why they have to pour all manner of chlorine chemicals into the swimming pool. Now, such water will makes you to look aging if you begin to drink such water that is oxidation present. Water that body needed should be what? Free from oxidation. That means the reading will come off from the meter and it will show a minus before the number. Without minus, it is a silent plus. So if you also blend your fruit, or you have Chinese tea or vitamin C in liquid, and drop this meter in there, the reading will show minus at least from 100 of millivolt, meaning the antioxidant, that means the fruit and the tea are free from oxidation. That is why it is antioxidant. That is why it is antioxidant. That's the healing property in the fruit or in the vitamin C or in the corn olive oil, which is about 200 mV. But in a glass cup of Kangen water, it will give you 400 mV, 400 of millivolt and above, once it is fresh. Now, that tells you that a glass cup of Kangen water will supply more of antioxidant into your body more. And that is why you see Kangen water help to destroy cancerous cells in the human body, because that negative give oxygen into the cell, give oxygen to the body, and allow the water to penetrate and allow cancerous cells, allow red blood cells and white blood cells to become very active to stop the activity of cancerous cells in the tissue. When the water you drink, either from canned drinks or tap water or reverse osmosis or PET water, it is highly oxidized and it will spark aging in the body. So I have a video that's going to give us more more knowledge about this. So here we have tap water, we have RO, reverse osmosis water. The next water is Fuji, which is chemically induced water, chemically produced water. Okay. The next one is Avena, also mineral water. Then last one, before Kangen, is soft drink. This represents Coke, malt, Fanta. Those of you that love taking sugar drinks, you see the results. This is Kangen water, fresh from the machine. So here is a meter. ORP meter, you will drop into the water and it will show you the reading, whether positive or negative. Join me as I take my Kangen water. Now, this is how to check the reading. Dropping the transparent of the meter, we show the reading from the meter. You can see there is no minus, meaning it is oxidation water, rotting water. But check the difference between this water and sugar drink. It will go in higher in reading. Why? Because sugar sparks acidity in the body. Sugar makes you to look fat. And that negative becomes oxygen. Once you drink the water, it becomes oxygen. And it helps the water to penetrate, to hydrate your body within 30 seconds. This negative is what helps to stop anything that has to do with sugar, anything that has to do with cancerous cell, anything that has to do with high cholesterol profile. It will flush them out. It will make the LDL, low density of lipoprotein, from the adrenal wall, because lack of oxygen makes the platelets and all that to close together and form triglyceride. And this negative will help to free and clear the narrow down of the adrenal wall so that the blood can flow. Reason for that is your blood is made up of 82% of water. So if the water is lack in the blood, then the platelet will close and form triglyceride. So that is why Kangen water help to stop high BP, stop hypertension, stop sugar in the body. Thank you. Now, that is the water that everybody needs. That is why Kangen machine is needed in every home. This is to measure the equations of antioxidant versus fruit. You need to eat 94 sticks of banana to equate a glass cup of antioxidant present in a glass cup of Kangen water. In stick of what call it carrot is about 38 sticks. But Kangen water is actually easier to consume. Now, the next second property in Kangen water is called anti-aging, which is alkaline. Alkaline is one of the things that also help to slow down aging in our body system. We are all naturally born alkaline body system. That is why when you go to where a newborn baby is born, you have a wonderful smell. But when you go to old people's home, very bad smells because of the kind of lifestyle we engage, the food we consume, our environment, the body is already acid tissue. So now we need water to become alkaline in order to help to supplement our body food balanced diet that we needed on consumption on daily basis. There's a doctor that did a research about the consumption of alkaline and acidic consumption on daily basis. He said we need 80% of alkaline and 20% of acid, and carbohydrate food fall under 20% of acid. But most cases, we consume more of carbohydrate, which we are not getting even enough fruit that can help us to boost the alkaline in our body system. So most of the time, the food we consume, they are all acid-based. And you see some people even consuming those acid food and see drinking soft drink into it. All these things spark acidities, tissue in our body that causes disease. Now, to make water alkaline, there are so many ways of making water to become alkaline. One of the ways is by induction, adding baking soda into regular water. The pH becomes alkaline immediately. Or lime into water become alkaline. Get a bottle called alkaline bottle, pour water 10-15 minutes, it becomes alkaline. That is called induction. You add something to original water and make it alkaline. That is induction. Now, when you drink induction alkaline water, you feel the presence of the water in your tummy because the H2O is still very larger in molecules. So for your body to get access to the alkaline in the water, it is your kidneys and your liver that will break that water into a smaller molecules before your cell can get access to the alkaline. Such video, a lot of doctors do video said such alkaline is not good for a longer consumption. As a matter of fact, you can consume induction that is pH of 8 before you know your organs started having problems. But what I'm presenting to you today is called, ionized alkaline. That is, your regular tap water go into a Kangen machine without adding anything. Rather, Kangen machine now helps you to separate bad water out of the original water that goes in. That means the molecules of the water has been brought down and immediately the pH will spark up to whatever setting you give to the machine, which is the best one to give to ourselves. Now, to check pH, we need pH tester and pH chart. Chart start from 0 and end in 14. So the middle of the chart is 7, meaning any water that receives potential hydrogen liquid that show green is neutral. Every plastic water production is neutral. Okay, but most of them after the productions, then a lot of things begin to happen because of the long duration of storage. Now, anything that is below 7, light green, yellow, orange, red is acid. So acid for longer consumption will lead to disease or sicknesses in the human body. Anything above 7 is alkaline, and alkaline for longer consumption lead to healthy body. So I have other video that will also help us to see the demonstrations of the alkaline water. Here we have the potential hydrogen liquid. Now, a little drop of it into the water will change the pH of the water. Remember, I talked about induction. The first water is neutral. The second water is acid. That is reverse osmosis. But the third and fourth is chemically induction. That is why it is blue, but it's still alkaline. But you can see Kangen water is the only one that is fresh there that is alkaline. Now, when you change your water to Kangen water, see what happens. Immediately you change, your tissue that is acid before becomes alkaline, which is healthy. The body begins to heal up itself in any form of disease. Gradually, as you begin to change your water to Kangen water. That is why we call it change your water, change your life. But look at you that you're not consuming sugar. Look at it, what brings sugar? How sugar destroy your body system. It moves your body to acid. And even though you are consuming Kangen water, for years, it refuses to change because sugar sparks high acidity in our body system. Now, a cup of drink of sugar into a healthy body, what happens? It moves the body that is alkaline straight to acid. That's to tell you that the concept of acidity in anything that has to do with chemically made sugar will destroy the human body. Ignorantly, we study this and even give it to our kids. But are you aware that cigarette will only destroy the lungs, but sugar will destroy the whole eco body system, which is very, very bad. If you want to live healthy, first remove anything that has to do with sugar from your body system and change your water to Kangen water. You see your body begin, you are already in the process of your healings. A research done in our company by a doctor, Dr. Iromishiya, says, if you drink a glass cup of sugar and you have access to Kangen water, you need 33 cups of Kangen water to neutralize a glass cup of sugar that you take into your body system. That's to tell you that it is a longer journey. So change your water to Kangen and never go back to Egypt to drink acid water again. By so doing, you will live a healthy life. Now, there is a doctor that did a research in 1923 about acidity and alkaline. And his name, the doctor name is called Dr. Otto Erik Warburg. He is a German doctor. He died so many years ago, but his legacy lives on. And he won a Nobel Prize of Physiology in 1931. He proved that in his work that the metabolism of tumor, it demonstrated that all forms of cancer are characterized by two basic conditions, which is acidosis and hypoxia. The meaning of hypoxia is lack of oxygen. The oxygen lack here is what you are seeing in the presence of acidity in human body. Cancerous cell spread and multiply and the bonus of the body. That is cancer we're talking about here. He said, if you deprive a cell 35% of oxygen within a 48 hours, just 2 days, he said those cells can become cancerous cell. The last property which I'm going to discuss is called microcluster. Microcluster is talking about small water cluster that lead to easy absorption to human body. Human body is made up of 70% of water. To testify to that, you can see lungs is made up of 80%, but blood is 82% of water. That's why I said lack of water in the blood can make the platelet to become sticky and cause low density of lipoprotein, because what helps the blood to flow is water, which is water stands as an electron in human body. But most water we consume is not getting access into the body cell. Meaning our body is 24 hours in dehydration form. The two other reasons why you need to consume what is rich in microcluster is that certain nutrient in the body. Nutrient that we get from food and fruit. The water you consume after those consumption will determine whether it will get to your body. Second, detox channel waste out of the body. Where do you also get waste from? from the same food and fruit that you consume, the larger portion of those food you consume daily on daily basis is waste that's stuck in the colon. So the water you drink, if it's not microcluster, and you don't eat food that is rich in fiber, those food will stock, those waste will stock in your colon and causes, death in the nearest future. So you need water that is micro-sized in the unit. Microcluster is talking about better hydration. When the water you drink is hydrate faster in your body, then you can eliminate toxics. Regular water is H2O. That H2O make the molecule larger, is about 15 to 20 close together, and limit absorption. When you drink a regular water, your tummy is bloated, is filled up, and yet your mouth will ask you to drink more. Why? Because the regular water you drink is larger because of the H2O clusterness. It's close together in form of ball and stuck in your colon. So the same water that is rich in H2O going to Kangen water will now reduce the molecules to a smaller unit, okay, between 5 to 6, and make it faster in absorption. So back as you drop it, the water will bruise the teeth faster because it is micro. But here we have Kangen water that is not brown, only separation happened, yet now the tea is out because it is already permanently making what? Micro. So anytime you consume it, your body cell will receive it as fast as possible. Now you eat good food and you don't drink Kangen water. Kangen water will help you to get more value in the food that you consume. That is the second step that is doing. Now we have same size of the tea, but two different types of water. One water will destroy the cell, the second water will multiply the cell. Meaning, after you consume Kangen water on the food that your wife cooked for you, the food nutrients will get access to your body, while regular water will destroy the nutrients. That is what it does. Faster absorption into the cell, the nutrient will get faster absorption. This microcluster is the secret of Kangen technology or Kangen water. When you drink Kangen water, this microcluster will help your body to get the first property, antioxidant, and second property, which is called alkaline, into your body cell, and your body begin to heal itself naturally. That is the secret. And this microcluster is lack of it in other alkaline water you have there. That's why you see. That's why they find those other water is also having alkaline, but they are not getting result of what we are getting because one is not rich in antioxidant, is not also a microcluster that can make the alkaline and both the alkaline to get into your body cell. So that is why Kangen water has no competition. I believe I share a good knowledge with you tonight. Now, I'm not presenting something that has not been approved or endorsed by professionals. Not only endorsed, not only approved, but they write books to keep the knowledge to the next generation. First doctor is Dr. Romishinya, a co-inventor of colonoscopy. He wrote a book called Enzyme Factor. Another doctor is Dave Carpenter, who is in naturopathy. He wrote a book called Change Your Water, Change Your Life. Another one is Bob G. Wright, director of American Anti-Cancer Institute. He wrote a book called Killing Cancer, Not the People. Because this body, when anyone has cancer, they will recommend everyone go for chemo. And chemo is a pure business that when you go in for chemo, you are worse when you come out. Meaning you are better in when you are going in than when you come out. Because cancer, chemo destroy both good cells and the bad cells of the body. If you have anyone that is already on chemotherapy, tell them they need Kangen water to flush out the toxicity of the cancer, of the chemo out of their body system. I have all manner of them that I'm taking treatment on now, and a lot of them are having serious improvement. If you also have anyone that have cancer, please kindly recommend to them our wonderful supplement called Wukon, which sometimes I'm going to have a presentation on Wukon so that everybody can have access to it. So let's continue. So, what this doctor says about Kangen technology on killing cancer, not people, by G right. Step 3 on chapter 6. Step 3 of the cancer diet restructures ionizer water could save your life. On page 159 said, I believe that ionizer water is mandatory baseline requirement for those with cancer. On page 168, it said, if I were looking for electrolyzer unit today, I would choose SA501 made by Enagic company, simply the Rolls Royce of water ionizer. G-Ride gave Kangen technology a Rolls Royce, which is not commonly by everyone to own a Rolls Royce. To tell you that Kangen is highly premium product. Said, we've been in business for 30 years because the book was written 20 years ago. So presently we are 50 years in business. So on page 170, I have no financial interest in an energy company, nor do I receive any remuneration for my recommendation. It's telling you that willingly I got this information and I'm giving it out, not being pressed, not being paid for, but just that I see something that can help humanity and I'm giving my consent towards it. Dr. Romishinya is a professor of surgery in Abaise College of Medicine, New York, and chief endoscopy. In his book of enzyme factor on page 159, said Kangen water is alkaline-rich water. The pH range between 8 to 9 and the consequence of drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. The 3 properties I talked about. So here is books of written by Dr. Romishinya. Unfortunately, he died 6 years ago at the age of 96 years old, but his legacy lives on. This is 4 books that he wrote before he passed on. Okay? So there is no doctor that will say, where is this man placed in the field of medicine? Now, this is recorded of Dr. Romishinya after the colonoscopies and checking all the systems and place the person on, Kangen water. 3 months of someone with inflammation drinking Kangen water, you can see the result after 3 months. All the deposit is off. This is someone with a breast cancer and chronic constipation. 3 months after, all the residues, everything is off. This is someone that is already running to chemo. Chemo kill both the good cells and the bad cells and leave the person internal bodies burnt. 3 months of drinking Kangen water, the old cells are back to life. That's why we recorded the first testimony from our when we have the machine in Nigeria in 2022. This, my sister, was discovered cancer in her body in 2020. So 2021, the place of 6 doses of chemo in Bangkok teaching hospital in State in Maryland. I remember that day vividly. So this is how she came in. The whole head is gone because of toxicity of chemo. 5 weeks of drinking Kangen water, she already standing on her feet, even driving. She gave her testimony on this day, which I have the demo. I have the testimony on my laptop here. On this day where we had the first PKW in Nigeria, she gave the testimony that she has not been driving for the past 2 years. But these days, she drove herself from Ibafo down to GRA. Now, this is 9 months after. To the glory of God, right now, she's in Ontario, Canada, on a visit. She'll be coming back to the glory of God by next month, living a good life, course of Kangen technology. Change your water, change your life. So I've just only finished the first water out of 5. The next water is clean water, which is medication and also baby drink, baby water. When the baby is now taking a normal food, then you cannot upgrade them to take Kangen water because their body is alkaline. So you don't need to give them alkaline water. You give them what? Neutral water. So the next water is beauty water. We also have a wonderful technology called Anispa. So watch a video
An Anespa shower machine and experience what true health and hydration looks like on your body, skin, and hair. We cannot wait for you to experience your first Anespa shower.
Because when you are rich,
like
you
a
have
sponge.
money.
It absorbs everything. So I use the
be using
Nespa
bucket
because
to
it
do
helps
that.
to
No rich person
eliminate
will do that.
chlorine, and it also adds other
Like I presented
minerals.
to a
It's like
man,
having a
and the man
Japanese hot spring
transferred
in your own home.
8.7
It's a
million
bit
naira
different, but it's
immediately
made
to
from the
buy
same great
an
Japanese
ISPA for the
company.
wife,
And while
and
I'm
also
showering, I
Kangen
really
machine
feel
for
like
you
I'm in a hot
and family.
spring. My skin feels refreshed.
When you have
I
money,
feel
you can enjoy
rejuvenated.
life
My
at
hair
fullest.
feels great.
An ISPA is
There's no
fantastic.
smell
It
in
gets
the
rid of
water,
chlorine in
and
the
I
water
step out
and
there
make the
just
water to
feeling like a
become
whole new
natural and
person.
put the pH of the water between 5 to 6, which is the best pH of the water into our body skin. So this is the result of using either beauty water from Kangen machine or an ISPA from the table of Kangen technology. So this is what you get. It moisturize your skin and get rid of wrinkles, and age will be far away from your physical outlook. Kangen water will take care of your internal body, while beauty water will take care of your external body. That's number 3. Now, how will life look like if our skin can still be kept since the day we're born up to today? Change your water, change your life. Now, 11.5 is number 4, water coming out from the machine, but it is not recommended for regular drink. But for emergency sake, you can drink 11.5. For helping someone to recover from any state of health, you can recommend a little drink of 11.5. But what will do the perfect job in a person's body is regular 9.5, or between minimum of 3 to 4 liter consumptions on daily basis. But 11.5 can be injected a glass cup in the morning and a glass cup at night. But if you need Kangen water to heal your body faster, make sure that the 9.5, you need to be, getting it fresh from the machine on daily basis, because the healing property of Kangen water, which is called antioxidant, will last within 48 hours. So for healing purposes, drink within 48 hours, or get it every day, okay, for faster healing in the body, especially people that have cancer, because cancerous cells is very stubborn. You can't, say they want fresh today, you have to drink. You can drink the next day, but make sure you get the first fresh one for the second day, so that for the next 2 months, get it fresh. After 2 months, it has been proven that cancerous cells have been totally, off your body system. So another thing, you can also use 11.5 water from the Kangen machine is by using it to go green, by washing all your fruit, your vegetables, your beans, your rice that you are cooking in your kitchen. Every food we eat is coming from the farmer. Farmer use chemical to filter to the farm, not just chemical, but oil-based chemical. They filter it to the farm, but oil-based, because farmer know that oil and water don't mix. Oil will stay afloat, water goes down. That's why they use oil-based, so that when the rain falls, after filter the farm, the water by the rain will not wash the chemical off. But after going back to harvest and bring to the farm, to the market, we go there and buy and bring it to the home and use only water to wash, or some mother that knows vinegar or salt, but this cannot help. But having Kangen machine in your home, you can press a button and get 11.5 and so. So another video will also teach us more about this. So here we have 11.5 and regular water, which is tap water, and sesame oil. Now remember, oil and water don't mix. So here we have sesame sack in the cup, and regular water will only stay above of the water. Then the oil stay above while the water goes down. That is the regular. That is tap water. But 11.5, because of the high micro phosphate capability of 11.5, it has the power to emulsify, to break both the oil and water and mix them together, that you can separate them. That's why you can soak your beans. Are you aware that beans now they use sniper to preserve beans? That's why you don't see weevils in beans. Soak your beans in 11.5, soak your rice, soak your turkey, meat and everything before you can cook them. Tap water can only remove dust and seeds. But 11.5 from the table of Kangen technology can only help you to get all the chemicals, the herbicide from the fruit, and makes it organic for your consumption. As a matter of fact, I ate fruits that we use Kangen water to watch, 11.5. Tomato become crunchy, tomato become sweet. All the sour taste disappear. What you are seeing in this result is not tea, is pesticide sprayed by the farmer that they have used, and we have been consuming this before now. Here it is on strawberry. You can see the old chemicals have been washed off, but the regular one cannot remove the chemical. If it's not safe to breathe, how can it safe to eat? This is all the thing that we talked about. You can see the farmer is protect himself and using chemical to spray it and destroy what human being will consume. Now, that is number 4. The last water is 2.5, which is the waste of 11.5. As you collect 11.5 from the front of the machine, the back hose will dispense 2.5. 2.5 is one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in Japan for using 2.5 for surgical sterilization of surgical equipment. They used to sterilize those equipment in hospital. So you can also use 2.5 to sanitize your hands, your environment, your table, clean the floor, even on your skin, even on your mouth. If you have bad breath, you can spray 2.5. Very, very fantastic. It smells like as if it contains chlorine, but nothing is there. Just that the water separation that happened to the regular water, which makes the upper one a higher alkaline, but the down one will become very, very lower in acid. Okay, so let's watch it on the skin. It's very, very good on anything that do on your skin, whether you have dandruff, eczema, psoriasis, all manner of skin disease. 2.5 with it, as long as you are drinking 9.5. This is all with eczema. 2 weeks after, the result is amazing. This one with psoriasis. Psoriasis is one of the most stubborn skin disease. Now, before and after, you can see the result. Now, this man have psoriasis for good 15 years, but less than 60 days of spraying 2.5 and drinking 9.5. The result is actually amazing. This lady, for good, look at, in less than 2 months of spraying 2.5 in her face and drinking 9.5, life come back to her face. Now she can see husband. I believe so. Now, do you see value in this? But let's continue. A lot of awards and recognitions were given to this technology, but we'd like to talk about 3 certificates. Ministry of Health in Japan certified Kangen machine with a medical device certification, this certificate in 1970s. Now, International Standard Organization also certified Kangen technology with 13,485. The same certification given to all medical equipment around the world. In any hospital, this same certification given to medical device certification. So Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device. Here we also have, in 2003, when distribution entered New York, Water Quality Association of United States of America give a gold seal to Kangen machine and also to Anispa, which makes it a premium product. Now, here is a machine. Level Look SA501 is a medical device. It's not a water purifier. It's not an alkaline machine. It produces 5 different types of water, only at a fingerprint. Now, this is a technology. This is a factory in Lusaka, Japan. This factory, this quality health machine. Do you see value in this presentation? What value can you place? How can you describe it? Can you go to the chat box and type 77 or type where you can please, describe this technology, or if you also find value in what I'm presenting, go to the chat box and type 777. Now, you agree with me that Kangen machine is the best gift you can give to your family. If you agree so, go to the chat box and type 777. Level Look SA501 is a medical device. It comes with flashing model of 7 solid titanium plates. That is the mechanism. It also comes with 5 years warranty Minimum durability, minimum lifespan use is 25 years. Calculation in 5 years. That is this, 15 years. You are paying 4,837,500 naira to purchase SZ541. And they now spread that money in 15 years from the day of purchase. That is, this is what you consume 500 naira on water on daily basis for the next 15 years. But even after that 15 years, your machine is still serving you. What I mean is, immediately you acquire this machine, that is the end of you spending any money on water. All the seaway and plastic water bottle, pure water, everything in your home is over. You can even imagine the hazardous that this costs after the consumption of all this plastic water or pure water. It causes more damage to our environment than the good of drinking the water. We also have another machine called Junior, which is a smaller one. It looks exactly as this, but Junior is a smaller that has 4 plates. It also produces 5 different types of water like SZ541, okay? But it produces the same. But what the difference is that it has 4 plates. And also it doesn't speak, it's not smart, but it will write whatever thing it needed in the front of the machine. The same this one, right? You also speak, okay? But you are paying 4,085,000 naira to own Junior. But SZ541 will speak, but you are paying 4,837,500 naira. This is what you pay. Now, because we love our family and we give them the best life, we buy a car to help to convey our family from one place to the other. We build a nice home for them. We give them nice education. But I tell you this, my brother and my sister, all this lifestyle we are creating, we need good health to be able to achieve all this. Because if one of the family falls sick, the whole family, the whole body is sick. So for you to enjoy that lifestyle, you need Kangen machine. The way you put a higher value in buying car, in building a house, same. You also need to put a higher value by going into a serious saving to own a Kangen machine. When you own it, it can also create another business for you. So owning it is not just by owning for just drink water, rather you also create an income for your family. So let's get it through. This is SZ541. We also have K8. This one, it has 8 plates. It speaks 8 languages. SZ541 speak only 1 language, but K8 will speak 8 languages and it has 8 plates. Of course, the value justify the speaking and also the plates. 6,235,000 naira, that's what you pay. Now, it comes with 8 plates, as I said. Durability is also 25 years, minimum durability, and also warranty is also 5 years. So, but it has a screen touch, okay? Screen touch. This is the actual design for the rich, but me, I prefer SZ541. But if you have the money, you can also go for K8. Fantastic. Now, an ISPA for our wife. I like saying, present it to our wife as a gift. It costs 3,870,000 naira to own an ISPA. All right, which is fantastic. So, what I presented today, you can agree with me that Kangen machine is priceless. It's the best gift for the family. SZ541 is 4,837,500. Water grade machine, medical grade water grade machine. ISO 13,485 is a medical standard. Only machine that can produce 11.5 and 2.5. No other ionization out there can do this. 5 years minimum warranty and 25 years minimum lifespan use. One of the kind patented cleaning system. This machine has auto services. It will say cleaning, or it will write it and say cleaning. Once you write cleaning and you didn't press cleaning button, and you write cleaning, please allow the water to flow through for services. After that, then the machine will start supplying you your water. So this is how it does. So if you have any question, please kindly open, the floor is open for question and answer. And here is the bank account for us to do the transfer. So please, the floor is open. Kindly ask your questions.